This is a test. Hey, Wispy Cauliflower back yet again, and today I wanted to talk about the Great Equator. So this is a song off of DIY Orphans, which is my most recent album, and I'm gonna show you how I made it.
Little.
So I started off with, I was sitting in the studio and I just started playing an E chord, and I took a pitch shifter. So this is the E chord. Yahoo! So basically I just looped it and I pitch shifted it. So, and then obviously put a tape delay on it. And then I did a double of that, but higher up on the guitar. Oh. And instead I pitched it down. So this one's going up and this one's going down. It creates a nice little thing. So the entire song is based on that loop. I just bounced those tracks and I started it off with the lower one. And yeah. Well, I went over to the keyboard and then I played the chords, which is just E and A, and I put I put the remix plugin on it, and I think I just messed with the repeater, so bounced it. So the drums were 3 tracks. I'm not sure what the mic placement was, but that's it. So this is them. So I just bounced that and put them all on one track, and I quantized it, so that's why there's that little freak out. Originally, if we go over here and we take the quant, this is the original. So yeah, it's just a really bad loop, so that's why it sounds so wrong. So from that point on, I believe I put lyrics on. I didn't really have any lyrical content in mind, so basically I looked over at a big amplifier cabinet I have, which is an Equator brand, and just wrote it off of that. The Great Equator. It's a big amp, so I thought of it as like a really great, big amp. And that was my inspiration for the lyrics, and I kind of just went off of whatever came to mind after that. Nothing real crazy on vocal production.
I'll show you something before it turns into nothing.
So yeah, that's kind of the basic song right there. And then I started adding more fun stuff, like these tubas here.
Turned you down if I didn't
So yeah, they're layered, 2 different little tuba samples. And then the backing vocals.
changes. I'll show you something.
Oh, I guess I was like cracking my knuckles in the backing vocals. I didn't even notice that. Not sure what's going on with
through
that.
nothing. A picture of something turned you down.
But I tripled it anyways. What did I do? I don't even know what this track is. So from this point on, I added some bass.
Changes. I'll show you something before it turns into nothing. I read a lot about the world.
So that's literally like the basic essence of the song. From then on, I had a lot of trouble figuring out what to do for like a break. I felt like the song was really lacking in keeping you interested. It's a good hook. It's a good vibe. It's really fun, but it just missed that like extra bit of layer. So I did like 2 or 3 different breaks and I didn't like any of them. And so eventually I ended up using this break, which is like kind of a country thing, I would call it. I think these are 12 strings I added on. So yeah, these 12 strings fade in.
Great Equator. The Great Equator.
Which is a really great sound. And then I had this idea of like the break kind of becoming more unhinged as it goes on. So I kind of ran with it. Eventually with this like final break, it got like a little less like crazy. So I added a bunch of other stuff. I just got this pink Stratocaster, which is really cool. It's like a 3/4 scale, and I just played some extra bits. Then I added, there's this thing here. Oh, that is the guitar. This is like a bongo that I tuned down a bunch. I'm not sure if... So I added a little lead guitar bit with the pink Strat. And I added just some more random stuff. And the final cake topper of the break was the slide guitar, which really gives it this kind of like country thing. Little harmony. I believe this is my Epiphone Casino, but I'm not sure. So, the other things I added to the break was like just same remix effects. So yeah, I was just messing with that in real time. Had it automate. So I also left the tuba in. I don't even know what this plugin is. So there's a stereo rhythm panner. It just kind of filters it and pans it all around. Anything else I'm missing? No. That's the break. And then I just added more like vocal bits. Like there's this little Cheerios A. I just reversed it and it comes back in. Yeah, very compressed. Just I think I did like 8 of them. And then I took the original backing vocals. I threw them out later, but there was some in falsetto, and I took them for the little hook, the Great Equator bit, and I reversed them and put them over this part. So yeah, that's the original, I think.
The Great Equator is a mixed retainer.
I must have used Verispeed when I recorded that. And there's one more thing which I think was like, this was just from some backing vocal track, and I just left it in. Yeah, it just kind of, it's fun. I think I recorded it at a lower pitch, something like this maybe. Yeah, it sounds about right. And yeah, that's the entire song. I added after these 2 little alarm things, so the song fades out. And then it fades back in with these 2 different alarm bells. And this synth one, I believe it's synth. Oh, maybe not. So yeah, then hard cut into My Alarm Goes Off, which is the next song on the album. So yeah, this is like one of my favorite songs on the album. It's just a really fun little pop song. And I just had a lot of fun making it. I think, but yeah, I didn't really have any crazy inspirations on this other than like the amplifier, which is way back there. Also, one more thing I forgot about. The sculptor of nothing part, me and my girlfriend think it's kind of funny when I say a sculptor of nothing. It's really iconic. And so I did one like joke track where I was just having fun, and I did the entire song, which was a sculptor of nothing. A sculptor of nothing. A sculptor of nothing. So basically, when it came time to like finally master the song, I left in the last part. Sculptor of nothing, sculpting nothing all the time. So yeah, it's just kind of a little like one of those things you leave in because it's kind of funny and it makes the rest of the song that much more fun. So yeah, that's the song. So if you ever want to play The Great Equator on guitar or some other instrument, the chords are just E major and A major, back and forth for the entire song. And then I think there's one B in there, B major. But other than that, that's the song. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and rock and roll. Keep on rocking and keep on rolling. Eat tacos and have a good day.